Good evening and welcome. How are you doing? Hasn't the week gone like another hot and spicy? The weeks are flying by. Well, they are for me. Good old drink of choice. So welcome to the hot and spicy. How are you doing? Trying a new thing I spotted. I was in Sainsbury's and it is a Korean inspired beef bowl. Excuse me. With noodles and crunchy mixed vegetables. Aromatic barbecue beef with Tangy Mooli Pickle. You can see that. It's a new recipe. That's what intrigued me. The 4 chilli mark. 4 chilies, but it doesn't mean it's hot, really. This is what it looks like. Don't know what that looks like to you, but there's noodles in there, vegetables, beef, this pickle, and some form of spice. And red peppers by the looks of it. And it looks beautiful, so we'll try it. Wow, it's a lovely taste. Oh, and a bit of something then. While I'm doing that, with it, these don't come with it. I've just I've seen them and I thought, well, it'd be nice as a side. These are potato croquettes, which are just a potato mash, I expect, wrapped in breadcrumbs. And I fancied a bit of garlic bread. Didn't have any, so I went to the poor man's garlic bread. I used the crust of a loaf, you can see, and made some garlic butter. Just simply, the butter's salted, so I just put some butter and finely chopped a clove of garlic, smeared it all over the bread and put it in the oven, and that is what comes out. And it is delicious. Better than any shop bought. Maybe not as good as a sunblush, but that could be remedied. So we're having an Ireland Mr. Guinness, Arthur Guinness draft in a can. There's not quite a pint in them tins. Look at that, that is beautiful, isn't it? So cheers. Oh, I tell you what, that's the best part all week of a drink. Whew. I brought a spoon with me just in case with these noodles, but you need a fork, don't you, with noodles, really. A bit of broccoli in that. This is the beef. You can see that. It's strips of beef. Now there's I can see they've tried with this, because there is a bit of a tingle there, but it's not what I'd class as hot, so we'll solve that in a minute. But it's a lovely taste. And there's no nice way to eat this, really. So let's try these potato croquettes. What's the taste? It's a mashed potato wrapped in breadcrumbs. They're not deep fried, you put them in the oven. Well, these are bought, I think they're partly cooked, and you finish them off in the oven for 20 minutes. But my mind's whirling with these. Make my own. Mashed potato. I would sort of obviously butter the mash, salted butter, pepper in it, and maybe you could put fresh or slightly cooked chilies in there. I'd put fresh in them, in the mash, mix it all up, and then make these little sort of sausage roll shaped, or whatever shape you want. Wrap them in a good quality breadcrumb, and you'd have to that's interesting actually. Will it work in the oven? Yeah, maybe. This is lovely. If you, I eat the crusts, but they're usually the last things I eat. It's funny, isn't it? So yeah, if you have a couple of crusts in, we fancy garlic bread, and I add an odd clove of garlic left. So butter in the dish, chop the garlic fine, mix it all up, bit of pepper, because the butter's salted, and it's work. So I'm going to heat this up. We're going to use some Tropical Pepper Company Scorpion Pepper Deadly Sauce. Well, if that doesn't give it a kick, we may as well pack up and go home. Oh, you are home. Oh, yeah. So, what sort of a week have you had? Good one? Busy one? Boring one? Expensive one? It's working for me as usual, so thankfully I'm glad to be working. Not only provide a service obviously, but it keeps you, I think it keeps your mind normal. Well, if my mind's normal. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's nice, that is. Oh, the old scorpion. There's a sting in the tail. Wow. What a difference. Yeah, worked all week. We've been planning our growing things. Oh, that's gorgeous, that. Try sauces in your food if you want to spice them up. Wow. Oh, I'm not drinking for a minute. That's burning, that's lovely. We'll add some more to it. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can go out now with these lockdown things are lifted, and this, you can do this, you can do that. So wherever you are you going out? Are you having a takeaway? Are you home? What's on the menu? If you've been out, what did you have? Beautiful. It's a lovely dish. Inspired Korean dish. So if they make meals like this, obviously it'll be better than this over there. But this is nice. So whether Sainsbury's get ideas from Korean chefs or something like that, that is an absolute stunner for this. I can't tell you, it's what I love. It's hot. I can taste the sauce. I can still taste that, and it's a burn in my mouth. Just right. Two good companies then. Tropical Pepper Company and Pain is Good. And I was first introduced to Pain is Good by Tony, sorry. Tony sent me that 100% Pain, wasn't it? Why am I looking down there? Don't know. This is beautiful. It reminds me a bit of the noodles I had. What's the name of them? I forgot the name. You know, the very spicy ones. Now that's added. Wow, is a good resemblance. Good eating. Wow, this fresh garlic. It's lovely. If you go to church Sunday morning, when we could go, anyway, don't have this the night before. Go near the vicar. Oh, this is nice. And this was just a one-off, just walking past, and I thought curry, and as I say, I just seen that for chili and I'm like a moth to a light. Beautiful. Wow, what a dish. Tomorrow's dinner is well, I'll tell you before I start eating. It's going to be roast pork at a nice very small joint from the butcher's. Only, you know, there's enough for me, and I'll finish that in one sitting, I think. So I'll prepare it in the oven and then crackling, so full heat for about 20 minutes, salted obviously, and full heat, and then bring it down, cook the joint, and then whack it up again for about 20 minutes before it's finished. And that way you usually get a that's burning. Then you get a lovely sheet of crackling, and what I tend to do is take that off when it's ready. God, my mouth's watering. That is nice. I'm sorry to go on, but I gotta I get excited sometimes over hot sauce. Take the sheet of crackling off, cut it up into slices ready for the meal. I got some Maris Pipers which I'll steam, tender stem broccoli. What was that? Noises in this house. Tender stem, oh, somebody likes it from up there maybe. Tender stem broccoli, steam them, and some garden peas, and lashentos of gravy. Lots of gravy, that means. I can highly recommend this meal if you like. If you don't like, well, I can't say that really. If you like, if you like a bit of heat, very unprofessional, spit the food out. You'd like this. You'd probably find a kick to it, because I could feel there's something trying away in the background there. But now adding that, deadly scorpion pepper, deadly hot sauce. Is this the one that says, oh, aye. Can you see that? More than a drop is suicide. More than a drop. Wow. The nights are getting longer now, aren't they? So it'll be time to, hopefully, we've got a few plans of hopefully doing a few of these in the garden. Hot and spices, barbecues. Yeah, so really nice. I've not had these for years. I'm very impressed with that. The heat, as I keep saying, is so just right for me. It's burning. The whole mouth is throbbing in a way. And a lot of people wouldn't like that maybe, but that's what it's about for me. You've got to have the kick, you've got to have the... That's nice. Yeah, that is beautiful. So there's the way not to waste your crust. It's quite fluffy inside, but crispy on the outside. And the reason another reason I should say, I use the crust, is it's slightly thicker than the rest of the bread on this type of loaf. Henlland bread I use, and I like their thin bread for sandwiches, butties, whatever. But each crust is quite a bit thicker than the rest of the loaf, so ideal for this. If you use it too thin, you'll turn into French toast, Melba toast. Wow, whew. That is nice. That isn't. That's what I like to see. I'm starting to sweat already. This is the life, isn't it? Come prepared. Freshly laundered, hot and spicy towel. I should get one made really. I've got a bit of leave coming soon, I think. One of the jobs I've got to do is sort this room out. This is, well, to you it's hot and spicy room, but over there it's the shave den. And it's only me that sees it. And it's getting untidy. I know where everything is, but mind you, that takes me back to my dad. The shed. I mean, he always had tools, always looked after everything. And it was also, everything had its place, but it was also chaotic in there. So if I went in there, I would know what, you know, I couldn't go in there just for something. But you say to him, you haven't got a, you know, I don't know, a pliers. Yeah, hang on. Go over the end. There you go. It might look chaotic, but he knew where everything was. If you tidied it, he'd be lost. But in his retirement years, he did tidy everything up and put it all in on the wall in order. I think he had the tidiest shed in the whole place in the end. He had them cassettes, and it's still there now. His shed is, well, no, it's not untouched. The family have put stuff in there. It's a bit untidy at the minute. Used like a storage thing, but all his tools and everything is still there. And he used to play these tapes, like a track 8 or something. What are they called? Quite a big tape. I think they were the first type of tape cassette. And you plugged it in, and all Jim Reeves and stuff like that. Yeah. I remember he used to walk. Listen to me going. Don't even know him, do you? He used to walk towards this house, and you'd hear in the in the distance sort of. I love you because you understand me. Jim Reeves. And he'd be there. The good old days. Never see them again. He wouldn't like this. No chance. Right. Sorry if I've gone on again. Oh, there we go. It's nice to have your company. So a very successful, hot and spicy, excellent meal. If you see this and you like, as I say, this type of food, you'd love it. That for me was a absolute star of the show. That would, if I was selling this and I tried that, I would add it and sell it as an extra hot. Oh, beautiful. Lovely. These are nice. And that was a success. It was nice to have a Guinness. Nice change. So, I'll leave you to it. If you follow me on Paul H on the shaves, I'll see you in the morning. Thanks for your company and the chat. Always nice to see you. And I'll see you in the next video, whenever that may be. Take care, have a great weekend, and all the best. Bye bye.